They are quite thick because they are heavily pigmented, and also you have cat eye pigment, and you have reflective diamond glitter gel, so they are a little bit more on the thick side. But make sure that you're not in front of any kind of LED light that can affect the gel drying in the bottle as well too.
Wow.
Or in front of a window, that can also affect the gel too.
So it is delicate, needless to say.
Any kind of nail product should never be.
So where should it be stored?
In a dark room. But if you're in front of a window, I would suggest put a UV coating on that window so that way the product doesn't dry, because the gels are activated by the UV.
You know what? You touched on a good topic, because you've got to take care of your investment, and you've got to learn where to store things and how to take care of them and what to do. Like, for example, is there anything you can do to like thin it out if it's not perfect? No.
You can take one of like our metal spatula and try to stir the product, or you can also heat it up if you feel that the viscosity is too thick.
Wow.
You can heat it up between your legs, like just sit with the gel between your legs for a little while, or you can also use a candle warmer. Just keep your eye on it, because you don't want to heat it up too much.
Or your bra.
Anywhere that's warm.
Kimberly and Nicole wants to know, how do you like your filet mignon cooked?
Medium well.
Medium well.
Or medium rare. Well, it depends how thick it is. If it's really thick, I will like it medium well. If it's more on the thinner side, medium rare. I like a little red in my meat.
Me too. Courtney Joe Schaefer. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Heather Sturdell. Oh, okay. I was in front of a window when I opened it.
Yeah.
Well, see, we need to know all those things. She said she had to throw it away, and she's going to get another one. And her card has so many goodies. Can't wait for tomorrow.
Take advantage of that sale. It ends tomorrow at midnight. Going on live now.
Natalie Harrison. Even an overcast window doesn't have to be sunshine. I feel one of my favorite white gel polishes that way. Wow.
Yeah, it sucks.
Kimberly Nicole, medium is my favorite. In regards to the stick.
Mmm, delicious.
Well, I was...
little garlic butter.
My friend here wants me to get out there into the dating world.
Yeah.
And I'm hesitant.
I'm going to look vicariously through Yolanda.
Because when you've been burned, you're afraid to put your hand in the fire. But I made the huge, I don't want to say mistake, but I gave him my dating app, and he scrolled and swiped whomever he wanted.
Well, no, just whoever was good looking.
Yeah, only the good looking ones, but
I lowered the age limit too. I thought Yoli should meet guys that are younger.
Well, Yoli agrees, because I don't know what to do with the other ones.
You know, my friend Sarah, who's a big movie producer in Canada, she was on dating apps for a long time, and she said that she never was able to find anybody serious. And then one day she was like, you know what, I'm just going to change the age of whatever. And she found herself a husband, and a really, really nice guy, like fairy tale kind of guy. Like, he buys her flowers, he massages her, like super detailed. He's taking her to go live in Europe.
Wow.
Really, really, and he's like really tall and skinny.
She widened her horizons.
Yeah, and he's only a little bit younger than her. And I was like, she was telling me all these things, and I was like, is this a monogamous relationship? Because it sounds too good to be true. And she was like, you know what? I mean, it's monogamous. Because now a lot of young people like... It was, yes. Because now a lot of young people like open relationships or those kinds of things, and I guess we're more old-fashioned.
Oh, absolutely. I get girls sound really cool.
So I'm out of fast dry monomer. I have a little bit left in my jar, in my pink tapping dish, so I'm just going to go ahead and use cotton candy and mix it.
Heather says her hubby cooked her 2 meals yesterday, and she got to choose. Would have been 3, but we got a plate. Natalie Harrison said, if she's in Vancouver, it's not surprising, LOL. No good guys.
It's not in Vancouver, but I told Yolanda it's Tucson. We got to lower your expectations.
And so, you know how he lowered my expectations? He lowered the age.
I did.
And so, to be continued, right? To be continued.
So we're going to use just a regular clear acrylic.
Well, I tell Max nowadays you want to run a background check, a credit check, an STD check.
Yolanda's like, no stone unturned.
No. It's like a job interview, and it's, I mean, not that, but you've got to know, because after you fall in love and you know, that's kind of late. Because then you love him, and then you're like, what do I do? I don't want to judge him.
And then I told Yolanda too, like, how long should you wait till you put out? Should you wait
3 months.
Or 6? Is 6 a long time?
Yes.
Really?
3 is good. That's what the $1 Million Matchmaker says.
Really?
3 months, and only if you're monogamous with each other.
What about on the first date?
I think hugs and a kiss would be okay.
What about going all the way on the first date?
Well, that would entail losing all your inhibitions, no boundaries. You're desperate. You're hard up. You threw yourself at the poor man.
Oh my gosh, she went hard. Let's see what the pink army says.
Okay, yeah. Taylor says, hey, Taylor McCaskill.
Hi, love.
Heather Stradal says, Max, what is your favorite monomer to use and why?
I like Pink Magic Fast Red because I like working fast.
Heather says 6 to a year, depending. See?
Wow, old fashioned.
Heather Stradal says, no.
She's
Tony
like,
says
"No,
his
color
own. He doesn't use any other product. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
He does like the fast drying. Oh, but which one? So
There's only one fast dry.
there's only one fast dry, my dear.
And the other one is normal dry.
Heather, one is fast dry, one is normal dry. Okay. Antonia says 6 months is too long.
There you go.
Depending on how old they are, they might be dead by then. I'm sorry.
Or moved on.
Well, that's how you get rid of the ones that are just looking for a good time.
6 months.
Danae Green says, is this acrylic kit good for beginners?
It's good for everything.
Tony says, you might as well enjoy it while you can.
That's right. I like that one. Enjoy it while you can.
Because sometimes you can't.
I remember, I love The Simpsons, especially the older seasons, not the newer ones, but I like the older ones that were more non-PC. And Selma was on you know who's Patty and Selma are, right?
No. Yeah, I think so. Aren't they
And remember,
sisters?
yes, Marge's sisters. And remember they, back in the day, they used to have like video dates, like video dating things.
Oh, yeah.
And she would say, it's a free lunch, boys, come and get it.
I think I'm going to put that one down. Heather says, that's the one I have in my cart. Danae says, thank you. And then Heather says, my hubby had to wait almost a year.
Wow.
Oh, see, now he makes you 3 meals a day on Mother's Day. Because you waited.
He waited.
Taylor says, LOL, 3 sounds right if it's worth it. Me and my husband have been together 8 years and we waited only 2 months.
That's fair.
Heather says respect is a big thing for me. Exactly, respect. E-S-P-E-C-T, right?
Find out what it means to Yolanda.
That's right.
Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me.
And I think I can only handle one lie because that's huge. You're lying. And first of all, why? And second, you lose all credibility. Am I right? Lana Major is watching.
Hi, love.
Heather says, maybe the next time you come, you will have a great dating story for us.
I pictured some really nice guys. Like, some of them were really handsome. But, like, I didn't like that a lot of them had pictures of their children on a dating app. I was like, why? That's kind of strange.
I know. The children come later.
Yeah, it's like, you know, that's something private. Especially when you're, like, meeting random people. You don't want to show your children on there.
And Priscilla Sanchez said, I made him wait 3 months or so, and he chased me like crazy, but it was worth it. Yeah, the running rate seems to be 3 months. Because,
what if it's someone's birthday?
according to Patty, she says that, well, no, not her, but anyways, you get rid of the ones that, you know, just sweet talk you to see what they get. Those won't stick around for 3 months. So, bye-bye. You, how do you say you
change them like you change underwear.
Exactly. And then she says you have to be monogamous.
Oh, you're talking about the Millionaire Matchmaker.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what else does she say? Let the man be the man and let the woman be the woman.
You can't say that nowadays.
Don't, how do you say people don't, stop trying to pay, stop trying to be equal. Let him.
What if they're non-binary? What if they don't identify as men or women?
Well, then you should,
What if they identify as Power Ranger?
well, you shouldn't be dating them, right? Out of frame, love. Tell us when we're in frame, okay?
Oh, I like the song.
Heather says some people put it out there so people are aware. They don't like kids and they want to be honest up front, and so people feel that if there were kids, you don't like them.
But it's on your profile. I think it says you can put like if you have children or not. Yeah. But I wouldn't put pictures of my children on there. That's just me though. Well, I wouldn't feel comfortable like with random people looking at pictures.
Well,
of my
look,
children.
honestly, and you have a point because guess what? There's men that focus on women with children for one reason.
Like a fetish?
for one reason. Abuse them.
Oh gosh.
Exactly. Tony, all I asked for was that he accept my kids as a package deal if he wanted me, and he did, Miss Tony. Did any of you go dancing for Mother's Day weekend, or listen to some live music, or
go to the
eat something
casino?
outstanding? And Priscilla Sanchez said she had to be upfront about her child being special needs and behaviors, and it cleared a ton of them out. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Heather says, I wouldn't either. No one sees my kids until I trust them.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, honestly, even past trust, my thing was that my daughter falls in love with everybody. And I didn't want her to get attached and love him. One time she even asked me if she would call him dad, and she broke my heart because I kept her away from him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was right.
Better.
Because it's one thing to break my heart because I chose him. But don't you break my daughter's heart because she did not choose you. I did.
And then, gosh, I forgot now what I was going to say, but it'll come back to me. See, at my age,
Well, about the pictures and, not putting your kids out there just yet.
Oh, so I was reading a story about this couple. They had a blind date, and the lady's babysitter didn't show up. So the guy's like, "Well, bring your son." And then they got together, and then they stayed together. She took her and her son on a date, and I thought that was cute.
That is super cute. I want to cry.
Instead of like rescheduling the date, he's like, "Just bring your kid along. We'll go do something, with your son." And I think they went like bowling or
That is so
something
sweet.
like that. I wait for them to dry. They're still not dry yet. Because I work so fast, and I use cotton candy monomer, which is our slower drying one.
Heather says, no one sees my kids until, I trust them. Taylor says, it took a year for my daughter to stay the night with us all together, fully with it. He is amazing. Congratulations, you guys. You guys sound like you have some pretty nice men in your life. Yeah. Heather, has anyone been following the Johnny Depp and Amber? Oh, yeah, it is so sad. I feel so bad. I agree with you. But you know what? That just goes to show you
that men can be abused as well.
Exactly, and a lot of men stay quiet because they're men, but then the women take advantage of them.
And then also there's a kind of a certain stigma when it comes to male sexual abuse.
Well, see, if you're skinny and pretty, it's automatically assumed that you're the victim.
For a woman or for a man?
For a woman.
See, like for example, like for me, my sexual abuse, I think if it would have happened to a woman, it would have been a big deal. But when I spoke about it, people thought it was funny.
Well, that's not funny at all.
No, but I can see why.
No.
People think that maybe it was, but why do you guys think I don't have a distributor in Japan anymore?
You don't have a what?
Distributor in Japan anymore.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she was crazy, and she really made me feel super uncomfortable. And
but you put her in her place at the end of it all.
I did, yes, but we terminated the contract,
Of
and it really
course.
affected the company in Japan, which was unfortunate. But
Well,
sexual abuse is no joke.
not at all. Taylor says, I'm all into that case. Tony says, she's such a liar and abuser. Johnny Depp is not innocent, but he isn't the bad guy in this. And Priscilla Sanchez, what do you think about using a pinching tool with his nose?
What do you mean? Yeah. What does she mean by that? Can you elaborate the question?
Oh, can you elaborate, Priscilla, on what Max wants to?
Yeah, what do you mean by it?
Tony says he uses one, even sells one. Ariel Penny, Max, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. And I think if it would have happened to a woman, it would have been a huge deal.
Yes.
But because it happened to me, everyone thought it was funny.
No.
Well, not everybody thought it was funny, but people took it
They
lightheartedly.
didn't take it seriously.
Yes.
They kind of
they just laughed it off or something like that.
Yeah, you should have enjoyed it. Heather says, me too, I'm all over it. Taylor, that's terrible. I hate that men never get hurt with those types of things. So that's overthinking. It's true, you guys, but what it is you can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, look at her and look what she's done.
Or people's intentions.
And then you see a man and he has tattoos and long hair and plays guitar and
does heroin.
Automatically he's the bad guy. You know what I mean? But you get all caught up in that life, and it's like you have to be very disciplined, very, very disciplined. Heather says, so sorry, Max, I'm a survivor of child molestation and child abuse. Is very rough. It is, but you know what? We're not. And this too shall pass.
Yes.
This too shall pass.
And if people want me to talk about it, I talk about it because I was an adult when it happened. It only happened a few years ago, but it was something that I had never experienced, and I didn't want it to escalate or anything like that. So I did my best to de-escalate the situation. and to put that person in their place too, because a lot of times when it happens, I think when it happens to women or younger children, they don't have a voice or they can't stand up for themselves. But luckily, I was able to say no. Yeah.
Priscilla says, I've seen some nail artists use a special nail pinching tool while the acrylic is semi-hardened. You used to use those.
Yeah, when you do sculpture nails, and I have videos on how to do that.
Yeah, look at the videos.
And we have the tools on the website as well too.
We have the tools, and you pinched me quite a few times.
Good time. Makes the nail nice and narrow.
Yeah. Tony says he uses one and sells it. That's right, Tony. That's right.
Do you guys want to hear my sexual abuse story? I will share.
Of course, the sharing is healing because you go from not talking
and
about
it gives people the opportunity to, speak up about. Oops, did my drill just die? It gives people the opportunity to speak up about it and to know, hey, it happens to everybody. It even happens to me. But when we do something about it, when we put a stop to it, that's when the healing starts.
That's right. Heather says we're here for
Bye bye.
Bye, Nikita. I would like to hear it, Max, says Ariel Penny.
Aww.
Yes. Natalie says, I used to work with an older lady who was so inappropriate with comments and touching younger male associates. I was only 21 at the time. They called her out on it and got fired. Well, I'm proud of you for standing up for it, Natalie. And Natalie says, yes, tell us.
So when I was in Japan, my distributor, she was very touchy-feely, which I didn't like. We were on the street, and she would want to hold my hand, and I was like, you don't need to hold my hand. I'm not a child. And she would just make really strange comments. And
you had a good feeling, huh?
Yeah, she was just very I know Japanese people, in cultural-wise, are very prudent. Oops. And she was not. She was very cross the line professionally.
Yeah.
So when we were in Tokyo, she was very adamant about not going to the hotel yet because I had a lot of suitcases. Because you guys know, when I travel, I don't have a life. So she made me run around Tokyo with all these suitcases, and she's like, well, I have a very important meeting, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whatever. So after her meeting, I said, can we go take them to the hotel now because I'm tired, And she's like, oh, yeah, but I forgot to tell you. I booked a hotel, but there's only one bed. And we have to share a room, and we have to share a bed. And I was like, what? I was like, no. And she was like, well, what's the problem? You're a man and I'm a woman and I don't see what the issue is. And, I was like, the issue is that we're not going to share a bed. It's not okay. And she's like, well, I didn't think it was going to be an issue. And I was like, well, it is. So you need to either find other accommodations or I'm leaving. And she's like, well, I'm going to call my attorney. And I was like, go ahead. What are you going to do? Sue me for not wanting to sleep in the same bed with you? Or God knows what else you wanted to do with me.
I wanted a little match.
And I was like, no, you need to figure out other accommodations because I'm going to leave right now. I will go to the airport and book a flight.
Wow.
And then she stormed off, talking on the phone. And then she came back and she's like, well, can I sleep there tonight or can I sleep on the floor? And I was like, no, you're not going to sleep on the floor like a dog. You need to find other accommodations.
I don't want you anywhere near me. Wow, Max. And being so far away from home.
Yeah, alone. I remember.
Country, across the ocean.
Alone.
How scary. You should have called me.
And I was there for work. I was there, for the talking life, so not to be taken advantage of. So I told her, I was like, you need to find other accommodations or I'm leaving because this is not okay. And she was just flabbergasted.
Huh. Well, you know what she's been doing. Natalie says that the lady she worked for so she got fired, and then some of the guys came up afterwards and said that they didn't know how to speak up. What she was doing. And then Natalie says, whoa, and she's like, your story's like insane.
It was very, very...
Yeah. Well, and then at the same time you think, what do I do,
On another country, at this person's mercy. And I remember I told her, I said, you need to find another hotel because we're not going to share a room. And she's like, well, the hotel is booked. There's no other rooms. And I was like, this is Tokyo. It's one of the biggest cities in the world. I'm pretty sure there's hotels.
So how did you feel the next day?
I was there for a job and I had to do my job.
Mm-hmm. You were professional
yeah.
about it. Then that was it.
Yeah.
You finished what you had to do. Well, that is insane. That's Natalie said. But that just leads us to remember that, you have to be responsible.
And after that, we sent her, my attorneys sent her a letter of sexual harassment, and we no longer have a branch in Japan. Because I used to go a few times a year, remember?
I know. Well, she ruined a lot of things. Ariel Penny says, well, Max, I'm so sorry that happened. That's so inappropriate and very uncomfortable. I'm glad you got yourself out of that situation. And then Tony says, it happens because our society is now dominated and all of the Emma Molly? I'm a male. Oh, okay, sorry. And all of the I'm a male, puffs, chest, and to be anything else means you're gay or something stupid like that. But male partner violence happens more than people think. Yes?
Mm-hmm. No, but Yoko was a woman.
That's true.
Yeah, she was my Japanese distributor. But she can't talk about it because she signed an NDA. But I can.
Yeah, let's send her a message.
And sometimes she'll still send me messages, but what for? I have no interest in having any kind of.
Taylor McCaskill says that 1 in 7 males are abused.
Wow.
And how many of them say anything? Huh? Well, breathe a sigh of relief when you come. And I'm just glad that we got away from her. What was she thinking, too?
Exactly.
Weirdo. Tony says she was talking about the stigma of male reporting. Exactly. But thank you guys for being so supportive
and caring,
understanding and caring and loving. Because for Max to talk about it, it's like I hope you feel like you're in the right and supportive.
And I hope that the story brings other people, to come to terms and to feel about that, it's okay to move on from it and to not let it affect you.
Ariel says it's sad that males do not get taken as serious as women. That's
yeah.
exactly.
I remember telling my friend, and they're like, "Well, you just, you should have just."
Outplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a free meal. But no.
Well, the other day on TikTok, a gentleman was sharing his pain about his situation, and somebody said, "Why are you sharing that? You just want likes?" And I'm like, "He can do whatever he wants. It's his TikTok. Plus, if that's his way of healing,
his truth,
and to say it out, loud, even if it's in writing or a video, if that helps you feel, who cares? His
to each their own.
Yeah, his life, his business. People are just so weird the way they get involved. I don't like this. It wasn't meant for you."
Well, let's do the tadpoles.
Heather says, we're all in this together. The more love and support that there is, the easier it is to feel. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, thank you.
And then Tony says, I'm very LGBTQ friendly, and I hate to stick my cat to it. And he's a whole, you're a woman and you belong in the kitchen and boys don't cry. BS. Oh, and I'm going to share something with you because I was a preschool teacher. And you got to think twice about what guidance you give your children. Like, I don't know about you guys, but for Christmas and gifts, I got dolls. I got toy vacuums. I got little strollers and dish sets, and all these supposedly girly things. But if you think about it, they're housewife things. It's like
we're gonna use the diamond movement to refine the cuticle.
Play makeup, and the boys got the guns and the fast cars and the sports. So then you grow up, and what are you interested in? Fast cars, sports, and what are you interested in? It's just, we start this from the beginning. We had a little girl, a doll, and she immediately starts learning how to nurture and how to be a mama, and we give the little boy a gun and a water gun. It doesn't even matter, Nerf gun, whatever. But look at the roles, and then we wonder why men don't know how to cuddle a baby or.
But I think just in general, women are more nurturing, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you started from the beginning.
I mean, not all men are not nurturing, but I think women in general are more nurturing.
No, like me, my boys, I got them dolls, but they weren't like dolls. They were like those dolls on your shirt right there.
Oh, like
I got them bird, I got them Care Bears, and I got them snuggle pillows and things like that. And I didn't get them like dolls, but
like Barbies.
Just to hug, and hold and love.
And now they have a whole bunch of kids.
Yeah, they do. Heather says, the Pink Army has got you, Max.
Oh, thank you.
Natalie says, OMG, this song is my 7-year-old's favorite. I wonder, what was it? We missed it. I got all that too, says Tony, and I still play with cars and boy toys. Well, I had 6 brothers, you know, and it was hard not to play with boy toys. I built my own stilts. I walked with my own stilts. I caught tadpoles in the water. And,
I play with Power Ranger toys. It still is my thing.
Tony says, any of those cone-shaped bits, any of the cone-shaped bits are under the nail bits. Okay.
Yeah, they fit in really beautifully. Did you see that?
Yeah, Tony Taylor says, Max, do you recommend a drill bit to clean up bubblegum underneath? I haven't completely got down the amount yet.
So what you can do before you cure it as well too, you can freeze it and then use a brush and then pat it out smooth on the inside.
Yeah, you've done that with me. Heather says, me too in motorcycles and I love sports. That's good. Natalie, the one that was just playing LOL while you were talking about toys, I just don't know its name.
Just nothing.
You said it was Korean. Did you play Korean song again?
I wasn't paying attention.
I know.
I'm sorry. Let's remove the dust.
We'll play it again someday.
We're gonna go in with the Ultra Sun. Oh, no, it's not Ultra Sun. Where is it? Here it is. 9D Cat Eye Gel, which is our hologram rainbow unicorn mermaid chrome gel. All the times you see it.
Hologram rainbow. Oh, it's so cute, my
And don't forget, you guys, like and share this video. Let's have a winner at the end.
my baby cousin, she got that little questionnaire at daycare because, you know, to fill out a little card for her mom. And she's 4, and they asked her how old her mom was, and she said 6. And then she said, what's your mom's favorite color? And she said rainbow.
Oh.
And it was just the cutest little questionnaire.
So right now I'm doing a coat of A Pink number 1, just to make the nail all nice and even, and a nice shade of beigey pink.
Ariel says the Versa bit is an awesome bit.
It's incredible.
Does Lucy have that one, I wonder?
Lucy, your daughter-in-law, or Lucy from Canada?
My daughter.
I don't know. I don't know, actually.
I'll remember to get it next time. Maybe tonight.
Use the promo code MOM22. Save 22% off your entire purchase now through Mother's Day in Latin America, which is tomorrow, and it ends at midnight.
Ariel, Heather says, I got that in my cart too, can't wait. Tony says, Max, your hair is making another cameo.
Oh, sorry.
Get it. You won't be disappointed, says Ariel. Natalie, weaves in the way, babe.
Oh, sorry.
Heather Skridell is the Russian nail bit set the best to use when the nails are on?
The Russian manicure drill bit set is for prepping, actually.
Niva Cordova. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Kelly Elkins, did you reapply the hologram stuff?
Not yet. We did a coat of A Pink number 1, just to make the nail pink.
And Tony said the same thing. The Russian set is a prep test.
Prep bit set.
Axia and Del Valle. Can you show the gel polish again? The picture? Erica Jordan says, love that color.
Isn't it beautiful? And then we're going to use Ultra Sun, and we've got our magnet ready right here too. Give it a little shake. So remember, because the pigments are super heavy, because they are hologram, they're going to settle at the bottom of the gel. Even though the base is a suspension gel base, I like to shake it up. You can heat it up a little bit too, so sit with it between your legs. You always put it in between your bubbies. In between the bubbies.
How exciting. I can't wait to see that hologram. Heather Skridell says, which one is the one you use when the nails are on?
Huh?
Which drill do you use when they're on already?
I would suggest watch a few of our videos of the application, because we have so many, I can't recommend just one. So it's best for you to watch and determine for yourself what's going to work best for you given the situation and the needs that you want it for. Does that make sense? Instead of me recommending one, that's why we have such a huge variety, because I don't want to recommend one and then you buy it and not like it. That's why we have so many, and then we demo them all the time. So
that's exactly what Tony said. Heather says, do you mean to blend the cuticle? I'm not sure what that means, Heather. She used an armor band yesterday, made them smooth, but it was still a little scary.
Oh, I don't use arbor bands.
What is that?
It's very old technology. Oh. Remember back in the day they used to use like little brown pieces of sandpaper?
Like if you were painting a wall?
Yeah, like sandpaper, and it goes on the drill and it files a nail.
Well, watch everybody, here it comes.
This color is so beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Even just like that, doesn't that look pretty? So then we're going to take our magnet and we're going to activate the pigments.
Activate. Blocking the camera.
Which way is the line going on that hand? Let me see. No, your hand.
Oh, sorry.
So the line's going this way, so this one's going to go this way. And hold the magnet as close to the nail as possible. And then I'm going to take my flashy lamp and just freeze it for a few seconds.
Oh my gosh. Yes, everyone get out of the camera. It's trying to make
An appearance.
Yes, it's all jelly. Just his face. Erica George says, I'm in love, OMG. How sweet is she?
Aren't they stunning? I mean, who can blame her though?
All of you that take the time to be so sweet and kind, I want to commend you for that, because the same energy it takes to say something mean is the same energy it takes to say something nice. I just don't understand people sometimes, you know. Heather says, yeah, it took some of the poly gel off. I was not happy to redo 3 nails.
Yeah, and if she's using other products and things like that, I can't really be of much of assistance.
Yeah, just take the time. Remember, your products are an investment.
And practice too. I mean, remember, this is an acquired skill. Nobody's good at doing nails, you know, straight out of the bag.
Well, take care of your investment too. Take care of your products and keep them out of the sun.
That's why we have so many videos, because we got to show you all the tricks of the trade, and for free too.
Just think of how many videos Max has done.
Go ahead,
and
take
to think that he's had every experience, because those videos come from his experiences.
And I've also been doing this for like 100,000 years.
If it took the gel off, the gel wasn't fully cured. Okay. Heather says, there's 2 of us Heathers here, Yoli. That's why the last comment didn't make sense. I was responding to the other Heather. Oh, you're reminding me of that movie. What was it called? Heathers?
Heathers. And the boogers.
I know, you guys are so cute. Thank you for straightening me out, because I'm like, I stopped saying the last name. Schofield, Skirdow.
Are you gonna go see that new, what is it, the Dr. Monroe, or what's the movie called?
Dr. Chivago?
The new Marvel movie.
Oh, probably. I love Marvel anything.
Really?
Yeah, let me know if you want to go.
I haven't seen any of them.
I love all Marvel. Oh
So
my
now
God.
we're gonna seal with a nice coat of
They're
Wonder
so
Zone.
cute.
The Marvel movies?
Doctor Strange. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the island of Dr. Monroe. Dr. Zavargo. Dr. Zayas.
Kelly says, my local nail salons can never do this. That's right.
That's how you gotta
Heather
order
says,
from
my kitty lamp
Pinocchio.com.
is blinking, so I think I need to change the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
It's flirting. Tony says, I'm the multi-universe of madness. Liz Rod, saludos desde Puerto Rico, un beso.
Un besote, la isla del encanto.
Natalie Harrison says, Doctor Strange. Heather Schofield, yes, and our last names look similar. Exactly, thank you. Tony says, Dr. Shivago.
Dr. Shivargo.
Erica Jordan, I agree, Kelly.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Nice, even long strokes.
It's all in the wrist, you guys. It's
all in the
in the
strokes.
wrist and the strokes.
Slow hands, a lover with an easy touch.
I want somebody who can
Understand,
not come and go in
heat and rush. When it comes to love, I want a slow hand. Very new song, isn't it?
That's a
Classic.
That never gets old.
He's so shy.
Doctor Strange.
Are you gonna watch that movie?
Is it Marvel?
Yeah.
Yes, all Marvel.
Really?
I love all Marvel.
Iron Man and
Yes, all of them.
Batman, Superman,
I love them, especially the ones with
Fantastic Four,
what's the
Guardians of Guam.
the one this is where I straighten out my hand.
Yes.
The one an actor that went off the deep end got really famous.
That what?
He kind of went off the deep end and everybody thought he was going downhill.
Oh, Charlie Sheen.
No, Andy, no. He's in the movie. Oh,
Robert Downey Jr.
thank you.
Go ahead and make that. He went off the deep end. Charlie Sheen. Hashtag winning.
LOL, great mind, Sandra says. Tony says, Max, Batman, super Superman or DC, not Marvel.
See, I'm old. It's all the same to me. That's what happens when you get to be my age. Everything just becomes a blur.
Old. You don't know what old is.
Me.
I don't either. Not yet.
Not you going out with 40-year-olds. Not yet.
Heather says, thank you. I was about to say the same thing. Hugh Grant, Natalie Harrison says no.
Hugh Grant. He went down. And he dated Elizabeth Hurley. She was so pretty when she was young.
Tony says, I'm way older than you, dude.
No. I got you beat by 100 years.
Look, being an old soul does not make you old.
I sure feel like it.
No, you're an old soul, but you are not old. Just your soul.
I bet you Tony would like. I bet you Tony would like that paranormal circus, whatever doodad. That scary circus.
I know, right? Hugh Grant, she says.
He was in Paddington. Have you seen that?
I love Paddington.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
He wants to be a gentleman. The teddy bear wants to be a gentleman.
Oh, cute. I like Pinocchio, but with the stuffed animal.
Yes, but if
A
you want,
real boy.
but Paddington wants to be an English gentleman, very proper.
Oh, look at Tony. Paranormal Circus? Yes, please. Where?
In Tucson, it's called Paranormal Cirque.
Tony, it's called Cirque de Cucuy.
Paranormal Cirque.
Heather says, I'm going to be 42 in July, but I don't look nor act like it. Old enough to know better, but young enough to do it again. Ooh, I like that.
I like it's a free lunch, boys. Come and get it.
At the mall, they're in Tucson, Natalie says. Natalie, how do you know?
Maybe she's from Tucson.
Yeah, Natalie, how do you know?
So I'm gonna turn off the hard lights, that way we can
Take a
see.
good picture?
No, so that way people can see the rainbow effect.
Well, I think they came here not to...
Yeah, it's a touring thing.
Okay, I'm 49. You're all babies.
And here you can see that rainbow hologram. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. She is no joke.
No, I'm not. I ain't joking.
Do you guys love it?
Yes, we love it. It's beautiful. Area
56. Oh, I remember when I was 56.
You're funny. You are so funny. Janice Smith says 56, almost 57. You don't look a day over 20. Erica Jordan, my gosh, I most definitely need you. Gorgeous, says Johnny. Heather says, I turned 46 on Thursday. I've had people think my 20-year-old son is my husband. Oh my goodness. Angela family, gorgeous fantasy. Heather.
That's going to be you, Yoli.
Wow. Ooh, ready for the club.
She's ready for her dates. She's like, let me pull your credit score with the guys. There you
Our
go.
first date is going to be engaged to the Civic Center together. With our little circle.
No, you got to wait 6 months, Yolanda.
No, that will let me know if he's worthy for the next 3 months.
6.
I mean 3.
3, no, you got a 6. Till you're married.
There's not that much sand in my hourglass.
There's not that much time left. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Like sand's in the hourglass, okay? Some have a lot of sand, they want to waste it. Me, every little grain of sand has to be savored.
Do you want to...
Says, LOL, Uncle Max told us on IG, I hopped. Oh, that's right, Natalie, I forgot.
What?
She knows because she was on Instagram.
What was on Instagram?
When I said, how did they know?
No, what?
I remember.
So, Miss Luna, you have to pick today's winner chicken dinner. Who's going to win Little Knick Knack?
Okay, drum roll.
Dun, 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 dun. See, look at Tony. She said, do you buy a car without a test ride? No. Then I don't date until I know you can make me happy.
Exactly. But if that's all you want, then you're going to skedaddle. Well, you won't skedaddle. No, there's just a bunch of rules out there. Okay, you guys. And,
What about the circus? I was talking about the circus.
Oh. Hey, you guys.
El Circo.
So I need to pick a winner for today's giveaway.
Yes.
And I have decided that today's winner is Natalie Harrison.
Natalie, where do you live?
Natalie, where do you live, Natalie?
She's like, I live in Guam.
Don't live in Guam, please.
The U.S. Virgin Islands.
Natalie Harrison? Sounds like a movie star. I'm Natalie Harrison.
Whoops. Oh, I got nervous thinking about Yoli's dates.
Natalie, are you still there? Natalie going once. Natalie going twice. Natalie, you won, Natalie. Well, she's in Canada.
Oh, she lives in Canada.
Okay, well then let me pick someone else. How about one of the Heathers? Heather Skirdahl. Heather, Skurddahl. Heather, are you out there? I didn't find the magnetic for the cat eye on your website.
It's there.
Keep looking.
Just type in ultra sun, ultra moon. It's right there. It's all the ultra gels are in the same section, so you just gotta use the drop down menu to pick which one you want.
Heathers. I need one Heather. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I gotta turn off this light so that we have more
Please
shadow.
let us know if you're in the U.S. first and foremost, and second, we need your information.
No, she's got to email it, but she hasn't replied yet.
Email. Whatever Max says. Candace Elrod, hi there.
Hi, love.
So I need them all.
Like Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's you and
Says I
me.
got Ultra Sun coming in. Erica Jordan, I'm just in love with these. Skurdal is in Colorado.
Oh, there you go.
Tony, where does it say? Okay, so Heather, you need to send an email.
To info@enocouture.com and let them know you are today's winner, chicken dinner. And we're gonna send you out a little knick-knack, a little trinket, a little paddywhack. And what's so funny?
Give the dog a bone.
And that's gonna wrap up today's demo, you guys. What can I say? I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay out of trouble, and we will see you guys tomorrow in the next live video. Bye.